So this video is called Popping Bubbles because I want to talk about personal bubbles, and often when people talk about others, they're talking about them from their own perspective with their own opinions, which is completely valid. But oftentimes people get so caught up in their own lives and in their own bubbles of comfort that other people go through a multitude of different personal experiences that might be difficult for them to comprehend if they only look at them from their own perspective. See, and I think this is more than just a problem regarding mental conditions, because while I think everything that you said in your last video was valid, and I completely agree that there is a huge stigma against people with mental disorders and others not even attempting to sympathize with them or comprehend what is happening to these people, I also believe that this applies to society as a whole. People refuse to make themselves uncomfortable. They refuse to step away from what they know. Once they formed a stereotype, once they formed an opinion, they don't want more information about it. They don't want to change their opinion or better their opinion because they believe that what they know is best. This, of course, as we both know, is a huge problem because it means that those people who are stuck in their own personal bubbles refuse to acknowledge that other people have different needs and develop at different speeds, and this prevents progress for a lot of people in society. I do believe, however, that the societal perspective of people with different needs has widened over the years and that we are improving. This, of course, doesn't change the fact, though, that there are still these bubbles of stigma out there and they remain unpopped. See, now what I'm proposing is that people need to step outside of their personal bubble of comfort and consider others. In order to change this, we need to do what you did in your last video and inform others, not just you and me, but everyone. People need to have conversations about each other's needs. They need to actively attempt to understand one another in order for everyone to be equal and included. As someone who's been inhibited throughout their life by disorders like anxiety and depression and OCD, I know that it's difficult when other people do not look at you the same way as they look at everyone else in a group. It's difficult when they don't understand why you're quiet or shy, or why you can't do a certain task that seems simple to everyone else. But I will tell you that the few times in my life when there was someone there who took the time to understand me and ask questions and take into consideration the fact that I needed more time to do something, I felt so grateful and so much more comfortable. And I just think that as a society, we're only hurting ourselves if we don't attempt to understand one another and help each other. Now, I'm not really sure if anything I just said right now makes sense or if I really said anything at all, but I hope you get the gist of it. And I also really hope that in the future, we can get all of those harmful bubbles to pop. Now for some super quick updates. I saw Fall Out Boy and AWOL Nation this past Saturday, and it was incredible. Not as great as the time I saw them with you, of course, but it was so amazing. I love AWOL Nation so much more than I did before now, and Fall Out Boy did not disappoint, so that was awesome. I also saw a couple movies recently. The first movie that I saw was The Witch. It was really, really weird, unless you like satanic goat stories and creepy kids in the woods. I wouldn't recommend seeing it. And I also saw Zootopia, which was so much cuter than Tumblr makes it out to be. It's got a great storyline, the characters are adorable, and I definitely recommend seeing it. And a final update, the most important update of all. I'm done with my winter quarter. Oh my gosh, I'm so happy. I'm on spring break right now, haven't done anything for like 2 days. So pleased. And I can't wait to see what I do over the next 10 days. Might go into Chicago, might check out the museum, might do a little painting, drawing, writing, you know, just kind of relax, chill, do some creative stuff. I'm really looking forward to it. Now then, this week's bi-weekly riddle is, what do you call Harry Potter's least favorite riddle? Tom Marvolo riddle. Alright, twin, well that's it for this week's video. I hope you enjoyed it, and I can't wait to see what you say in your next video. I will see you then, and I love you. Bye! Hot dog, French fries. Come on, baby, tell me your lies. Up, down, side to side. These skeletons are now alive.